It is time. It is time to brew your best beer. Brought to you by Beer Grains Supply Company, BrewTubers Online Brewers Club, Brew UK, Panhead Brewery, Tanner Ritchie, Finney's Homebrew Emporium, Brig Selv, Hackney Brewery, Hashigo Sake, Mangrove Jacks, Sprig and Fern Tavern, Yakima Valley Hops. Howdy folks, Sjporr here from Little Face Brewing. Time for an update of the 2014 Sjporr Challenge. Where are we? We are at the World Finals right now as we speak. It is happening. It is going on. Beers are being tasted across this sphere that we call Earth. Yeah. The beers have landed in all of the other countries. Some in better conditions than others. And there actually are a few that are still in transit, but they're going to get there, I have no doubt. So what I figured I would do is I figured I would go ahead and I have pictures snapped of all of the beer, and I'll put in the code name with the picture, and I'll also say what they are like right now. So we'll start off with the US beers. The US beers will be as follows. NA072 US from Nate Pico, RI076 US from Rick Magine, and BR063 US from Brad Alford. So on the Canadian beers, we had to do a sub out. The top three are as follows: Robert Black, Lee Hillman, and Brandon Richter. However, I believe Brandon Richter wasn't able to move on, so the fourth place guy came along, and that was, or is, Mike McNabb at MI079CA. So big shout out to Brandon Richter for being the third place guy in Canada. Nobody can take that away from you, brother. But we have somebody taking his place, Mike McNabb, moving forward in Canada. We'll move right into the Europe beers. And they are TO007NO, Tony Yates, BR026026 FR from Brian Mujati. Yeah, I probably said that wrong. And DA183NO from Daniel Smith. And we'll move right on to the New Zealand beers. DA044NZ from Dan Filahakiva. NA038NZ from Nathan McKenzie. And GR0032NZ from Mr. Grant Baker. And then we'll go on to the United Kingdom, which is TO068GB from Tom Watson, LE132UK from Lee Emmons, and DA154GB from Daniel Noyce. And I want to throw out a special shout out, a huge, big old special shout out to those guys in Australia. Now, unfortunately, they weren't able to carry on throughout the finals, but that doesn't mean they didn't brew great beer, and they definitely put forth a good effort getting through this whole deal. So, your first place from Australia, JA042AU from James Rimmer. Second place, CA206AU from Cam Stansel. And number 3 from Australia, CH203AU from Chris Healy. Congratulations, guys. You 3 are the best in Australia, and there ain't nobody who can take that away from you. Good job. All right, so there you have it. Go to the website, www.sjporrchallenge.com, and follow along with how this progresses from here. So we got a couple weeks, and after that, the best homebrewer in the world is going to be crowned. How cool is that? That's outstanding. This right here is the Driveway Gnome Black IPA. This was a collaboration brew with Laramie 22, Pat's Fan, 1284, Main Brew Guy, Homebrew 62, Time for Another One, and myself, Sjporr. We were all here and brewed this rascal. This is my first bottle of giving this a try. Cheers. Good carbonation. Oh. Wow, that is tasty. That is tasty indeed. I'm getting out of here. This is Sjporr from Little Face Brewing. Folks, enjoy the fruits of your labor and brew beer. Brew wonderful beer. Cheers. It is time. It is time to brew your best beer. That is so good. Please, 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 please go to our sponsors. At the beginning of this video, the whole list of everybody that was a sponsor. Please go to their websites, go to their channels, go to what they do, buy from them. Let them know that you know about them because of the Sjporr Challenge. That'll help us, and it'll help them out in the future. So go to them, shoot them out a note, shoot them out an email, go to their contact, whatever it is. I'm sure every one of these guys have a website. Go to it and thank them for being a sponsor of the 2014 Sjporr Challenge. Cheers.